What's up? Mixing Mondo. Polyester chiller, whatever. All the same.
Any updates to give on the Mustang?
Nope.
Just doing a lot of sanding.
Yeah. That sounded expensive.
Huh?
That sounded expensive.
Nah. I guess that the update. Just sanding.
Yep.
How is sanding going?
Very tiring. I feel like I could use a nap.
What?
I feel like I could use a nap.
Nah. I only have
What?
you only have like 7 more hours to go.
Oh, I thought you said you already had a nap.
No, you only have like 7 hours left
Yeah.
to do today.
Hey, what's up everybody? Last couple of weeks I've been in here, not so much out working on the cars, trying to get the office done. We're still only almost done, but we tiled the floor in the bathroom, new toilet, and don't zoom in too bad, it's already all dirty. Vanity in the sink and whatnot, we painted. The offices are done, me and Joe's private office is in the back, and then this is the front. We built this desk. Which, as you can see, is some fine carpentry that we did. And then come around back here, and we're gonna set up a whole desk for, you know, billing and customers first coming in and whatnot. And then we put this wall up, and in here is gonna be parts. It actually already is parts, but now I gotta straighten it up. Let me turn on the light so you can see. There you go.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to store parts in here, whatever we need to do. So it's coming along. We're trying to get things.
Maybe it would also be good to work on the upholstery in here.
It might be. It's a little small to do upholstery, but we do have the sewing machine, so we're getting ready to gear up to do that. But eventually, it could be.
And so you can do upholstery in the AC.
I know it's not. This is actually the coldest room in the building, so I don't know. Maybe we'll store hamburger or something in here. I don't know, but just trying to spruce it up a little bit. If you saw some of the earlier videos of the office, everything was blood red, and I have no idea what they did in here before. But we put nice doors up and put the floor down and built the desk and all that. So this will be kind of general operations right here. Then you go through there and you got mine and Joe's office in the back. So that's
I just add that this deck is sturdy.
it's sturdy. Oh, stop. Just stop.
He fell on it from like 1 foot above it, and it's still intact, no damage.
Yeah, he's calling me a fat guy, I know. But yeah, it's sturdy. I made sure of that. Had Joe put extra brace in it, just for whatever reason, and putting some shelves up. Y'all know that I collect toys and kind of goofy stuff, so I'm putting that up there out of the way. And this room back here is, don't film that. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with this room. But I know that we are going to have a bank of chargers for all the Snap-on, DeWalt, Milwaukee, all that stuff that we got. We're going to have them in here instead of having them scattered all over the shop. We put the metal door that used to leave the shop here. We're going to frame this in and put a door here that goes to the upstairs, and then we'll be able to have this area air conditioned too, as well as the bathroom that the shop uses. So a little bit at a time. We got to get it cleaned up. It gets a little overwhelming at times because there's a lot to do, but we're getting it done. So we'll see you tomorrow. You can have his kitten pictures.
All right, I'm taping the inside of this door up so I can prime. When you spray primer, it'll go down in here and blow out every one of these holes on the inside, and this is textured. So we need to try to maintain that texture without getting anything on. 10 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, 20 seconds. And then I'm going to go see what Jim is doing, while you have fun with your tape.
Mm-hmm.
Back on the 88 GMC doing the QA1 suspension for it. we're putting the coilovers together. The coilovers, you got to put a little bit of anti-seize on them so you don't gall these threads when you try and adjust the ride height. Be careful with the anti-seize because you'll end up wearing it. Once you get it on you, it stays on you and does not come off. So you'll look like a tin man at the end of the day. And we thread these all the way down to the bottom, so they're going to be as little tension on them as possible. We'll put them together. We got your rear axle mounts. I got to drill out the axle pads on that. We also have to sandblast that rear axle and paint it, but we're going to mock it all up and get it in the truck so we can see how everything fits and what it's going to look like. QA1 it's a pretty comprehensive kit. It's not cheap, but it's really going to dramatically improve the handling of this truck. And I think Zach's going to be pretty happy with it. That's it. We'll get some more done and I'll get back with you.
Only complete everything right now with a part on the show.
Well, we just got we got this kit a while ago, but it was incomplete because they were back ordered on springs. So we've got the springs now, so we can put it together and mock it up. We're just getting kind of tired of waiting on parts, but it happens.
Alright. Mine will finish when you put this part together.
What's up?
Mine will finish when you put this part together.
Yeah. You got to have these springs all the way adjusted out in order to be able to get the tops in. But they don't want to fit. So adjust these all the way down to the end of their travel, and then you can adjust them. You can adjust them back up when you're done. So that goes on there like that. This piece simply slides. It simply slides underneath that, goes on top of your spring, and now you can adjust it up to where the spring's going to hold that cap in. And there's an assembled QA1 rear shock. We got different damping, so this truck's going to require, when it's done, not only a lot of fine suspension tuning, but driving just to see where you want your ride height, how hard you want it to hit. He's not going for a low rider look on this truck by any means. He's looking for every time. He's looking for a digger. He wants a quick truck. So we're going to have the front end collapse, or the rear end collapse pretty good, and the front end extend real quick. But temper that with giving it a decent ride as well. So we'll be back.
Man, this old neighbor just sleep everywhere these days.
That's right. Floor's nice and cool.
I bet.
What we're doing here is on Zach's 88 GMC. We're putting this goofy front end together. QA1, lowering spindles, coilover shocks, on and on and on, all kinds of stuff. Waiting for QA1 to send these parts. And they send some and don't send some, and then send some more and then don't send any more. You're kind of like, I guess we don't matter that much to them. Sort of.
That was a 5-1. But he don't need them anymore.
I know.
They always do that. Send me off to get food.
Get something, then we don't need it.
And they no longer need it.
Snuck up on you, huh?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm going to go check to see what Matt is doing now.
Oh, really? Bench bleeding this master cylinder for the exit.
The straight line still haven't come in for that far yet. So what the problem like then?
The problem is you gotta start these lines by hand.
And let me get the line all raggedy.
That's right, brother. Pieces of junk, man. Master cylinder done. That's how you do it, folks. But yeah, always start your lines by hand. So you might have to tweak the tubing a little bit to get it to line up right. You want it to go straight in. If it's cross-threaded, then you put a wrench on it. It's done. Messed up. But that's how you do it. Bench bleed it, put it on, and then once we get the brake pads in, we'll go ahead and bleed the rest of the system. See what happens, bro. So we're waiting on pads for the XL, which we just got the master cylinder on. Waiting on vacuum lines and T's to hook up the AC and heater controls behind the dash. Waiting on brake lines for the Nash. So I guess me and you can keep picking away at the green Mustang until our parts get here. Yeah, waiting on parts. Part of it, I guess. What's up, y'all? So what we had going on this morning before Austin got here, what I had going on. So whoever put this car back together didn't put any of the vacuum lines in the dash, which operates the heat and air, blend door actuator, all of it's pretty much vacuum operated. So when they stuck the motor in here, they didn't run a vacuum source into the dash, so I could tie into the heater control switch. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna got to splice into, and it calls for a manifold vacuum. So we got manifold vacuum here, so I'm gonna splice into here. I'm gonna run the vacuum line through that grommet. I believe that's the factory grommet for the vacuum line. And then from there, that's gonna be our feed, and it's gonna feed. Jump in on the. You get in over here. I'm gonna get in on the other side. That way I can show what's going on. See all these vacuum lines? They all go somewhere. Well, they're all just laying in the dash. They're not even plugged in. But so I got my vacuum diagram. Come on in. So I got my vacuum diagram. Put your light on. Shine it in here. That's not the right vacuum. That's not the right diagram. Alright, so if you look in here, see this right here, all the vacuum lines plug in there. So I got 3 that are plugged in. See the little metal nipple right there? That's our feed coming in. So I got to run from manifold vacuum to there, and then from all these ports, which are numbered, I'll show you on the vacuum diagram. So the little thing I was just pointing at was number 3, the little shiny one. And then we got 6. We got 6, 4, 5, and 2. So as you can see, we got white going to the diverter door, which is the diverter door. Yeah, that's the diverter door. So, but yeah, here's the diagram. So once I get my main feed in there, I'll go through and run them all. See, this one actually is plugged in. This one's actually plugged in, and the yellow one, the yellow, blue, and white are plugged in. So, and we also have a brown that goes over here, and the brown turns into orange. It goes over here to the recirculating diaphragm. And then you got the air inlet, which is fresh air into the cab from outside. But yeah, so cost for a check valve, which that's what that is, a vacuum check valve. It's gonna go there. I'll put it right outside here, then go inside the dash, come back into the heater switches. So I'm waiting on a T. Once that T gets here, we can go ahead and start running this line back into the switch or control panel, and then from there I'll plug in the white, blue, yellow, and I still haven't figured out where the recirculating diaphragm is, but I'll get to it. Right now I'm hungry. I'm hangry.
Yeah, so right now you have 3 different cars you could have been working on,
I'm waiting on parts.
but no parts for
No
them.
parts. O'Reilly sucks. Advanced Auto Parts sucks. So does Amazon, eBay, all of them suck. But that's what we're doing. Bobby's in the paint booth, laying it down in there. Done. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm about done until I get some food. I really ain't got much to do until I get parts anyways. But that's what we got going on. Yeah.